Fear has been a roommate that I never formally invited. It moved in quietly through the back door of my mind. It made a home in all the spaces of the uncertain, and filled the future with the shadows of the blind. I've tried to argue with it using logic and theology. I've tried the breathing exercises and the positive. And still at 3 in the morning, when the silence amplifies, the fear is louder than the truth I try to give myself. And I've grown tired of the managing, tired of the coping with what only love removes. Because the scripture says that perfect love casts out the fear. And I need that love to come in and move into every corner where the fear has made its dwelling, into every room the worry has called home. Perfect love, the love of God, the actual real kind, is the only thing that leaves the fear with nowhere to roam. Not the philosophy of love, the actual presence, not the concept of His care, the lived and felt perfect love that casts out fear is not a principle. It's the God who shows up when the fear has dealt its worst against my spirit, and He shows up bigger, He shows up louder, and He shows up true. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying, and the perfect love I need is only found in You. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying, every midnight fear and every daylight dread. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying, every fear about tomorrow, and the road ahead. The fear of the unknown and the fear of the failure, the fear of the loss and the fear of the pain. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying. God, calm every fear in me again and again. Cast it out, calm it down. Perfect love cast out every fear I'm carrying. God, calm every fear in me. Perfect love cast out the fear. I've carried fears that have no rational foundation, fears that grew from seeds the enemy planted deep, fears that borrowed from the past to terrorize the future, fears that rob the daylight and the sleep, fears about the things I can't control or change, fears about the people that I love and cannot shield, fears about the calling and the cost of the obedience, fears that keep the life that God designed concealed behind the wall of the what if and the maybe, behind the paralysis of the could go wrong. And I've been living in the smaller version of the living, when the larger life was waiting all along for the fear to be cast out by the perfect love that God has made available in His presence. God, calm every fear in me, cast out the fear and fill the space with love. Your actual lessons, not the philosophy of love, the actual presence, not the concept of His care, the lived and felt perfect love that casts out fear is not a principle. It's the God who shows up when the fear has dealt. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying, every midnight fear, and every daylight dread. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying, every fear about tomorrow, and the road ahead. The fear of the unknown and the fear of the failure, the fear of the loss and the fear of the pain. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying. God, calm every fear in me again and again. The fear of not being enough, cast out by love. The fear of being abandoned, the fear of being abandoned, cast out by love. The fear of the diagnosis, the fear of the diagnosis, cast out by love. Of the financial ruin, cast out by love. Fear of the future I can't see, cast out by love. Of losing those by love, cast out by love. No fear of failing the calling, cast out by love. Every fear cast out by perfect love, because the love that God has for me is perfect, and perfect love has no room for the fear. And when I live inside the love of God completely, the fear has no more space. It disappears, cast it out. Perfect love. Every fear, perfect love. All of it, perfect love. Casts out every fear I'm carrying. God coming, every fear, cast it out. Perfect love, perfect love. Fill the space with your love. God come, every fear in me. Perfect love, cast it out. Perfect love, cast it out. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying. Every midnight fear and every daylight dread. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying. Every fear about tomorrow and the road ahead. The fear of the unknown and the fear of the failure. The fear of the loss and the fear of the pain. Perfect love casts out every fear I'm carrying. God calm every fear in me again and again. Perfect love cast out the fear. God calm every fear in me. Perfect love, yeah. Every fear gone. God calm every fear in me. Perfect love cast out. Fear has been a roommate that I never formally invited. It moved in quietly through the back door of my mind. It made a home in all the spaces of the uncertain, and filled the future with the shadows of the blind. I've tried to argue with it using logic and theology. I've tried the breathing exercises in the positive. And still at 3 in the morning, when the silence amplifies, the fear is louder than the truth I try to give myself. And I've grown tired of the managing, tired of the coping with what only love removes. Because the scripture says that perfect love casts out the fear, and I need that love to come in. Counted the times God said, fear not, in scripture. Some say it appears 365. One for every day of every year, of every season. One for every morning I need to survive. The anxiety and the dread and the apprehension that comes with being human in an uncertain world, and the repetition of the fear not in the sacred text is not accidental. It's a message to be unfurled across every terrain of the frightened heart. Every person who has ever felt the fear, God said it 365 times, because He knew that we would need it every year. Every day, every specific fear, field morning, He said it knowing we would struggle to believe. And the saying is the invitation to the choosing, to take the fear not and actually receive. He didn't say, don't feel the fear. He said, fear not, it's a command with grace. He spoke it knowing that the fear was real. He spoke it knowing we needed every place we stood, and felt the trembling of the uncertain. Every road that looked too dark to navigate, God said, fear not, and I'm choosing to believe it, even when the fear is loudly at the gate. God said, fear not, and I'm choosing to believe it, not because the fear has disappeared today. God said, fear not, and I'm Abraham when you don't know where you go.
Fear not,
Moses when the sea is in the way.
fear not,
Joshua when the giants fill the land.
fear not,
Mary when the angel came that day.
fear not,
Disciples when the storm was at its worst.
fear not,
Daniel when the lion circled around.
fear not,
Paul when the ship was being broken.
fear not,
Whatever fear has you bound, and the God who spoke the fear not to the faithful in their most specific and particular afraid is the God who speaks the fear not to me this morning in this most specific fear that I display before Him. The actual fear I'm walking with today. God said,
fear not,
I'm choosing to believe it, not as passive acceptance of the frightening, but as the active faith that will receive it. He didn't say,
don't feel the fear.
He said,
Fear not,
it's a command with grace. He spoke it knowing that the fear was real. He spoke it knowing we needed every place. God said,
fear not, and I'm choosing to believe it.
not because the fear has disappeared today.
God said, fear not,
And I'm choosing to believe it, even when everything inside me screams afraid. It's a choice,
not a feeling,
not
a performance.
It's the act of the will aligned with the word.
God said, fear not,
And I'm choosing to believe it, and the choosing is the faith that God has
fear
heard.
not,
In January, I choose it.
fear not,
In February, I choose it. Fear not.
Fear not.
In the seasons of the impossible, I choose it.
Fear not.
In the darkest midnight, I choose it.
fear not,
When the diagnosis arrives, I choose it.
fear not,
When the account says empty, I choose it.
fear not,
When the relationship is broken, I choose
Fear
it.
not.
Every day, I choose to believe it.
because the God
Who said it knows what I'm facing?
and the God
Who said it has already prepared the way through the very thing that I'm afraid of? And the fear not is the evidence He cares.
I choose it,
Fear not,
I believe it.
fear not,
God said,
fear not. God said,
fear not,
and I'm choosing to believe it. Every day, every fear,
fear not,
all of it.
fear not,
God, come, every fear in me, I choose
fear not, fear not,
and I'm
choosing to believe it.
not because the fear has disappeared today.
God said, fear not,
And I'm choosing to believe it, even when everything inside me screams afraid. It's a choice,
not a feeling,
not
a performance.
just the act of the will aligned with the word.
God said, fear not,
And I'm choosing to believe it, and the choosing is the faith that God has heard.
fear not,
God said, God, calm every fear in me. Fear not,
fear not,
I choose it. God, calm every fear in me. Fear not, I believe it. There are moments when the soul needs to be spoken to directly and tenderly and slow. When the mind has been racing past the rational, and the fear has been the only thing to show. Up in the quiet of the self, the 3 a.m. version, the one that talks in circles with no exit. And the soul needs someone to say,
be still now.
like the voice that calmed the storm, just let it settle. The wind and the wave within the spirit, the internal storm that no one else can see.
Be still, my soul.
The Lord is on your side. good, because the God who spoke the peace be still outside is the same God speaking it inside the pool. Oh, the anxious and the frightened and the spinning,
Be still, my soul.
God has not forgotten you. In the silence that feels like the absence of the caring, be still. He's working in the silence too.
Be still.
Not passive, not defeated.
Be still.
The stillness is itself a strength.
Be still.
The God who holds the universe together is There are moments when the soul needs to be spoken to, directly and tenderly and slow. When the mind has been racing past the rational, Philippians 4 verse 7 says it plainly. The peace of God that passes understanding shall guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. That's not a suggestion, it's a spiritual standing. A garrison, a military word for guarding. The peace of God is stationed at the gate of my heart and of my mind, like armed soldiers, protecting what goes in. And fear is too late to enter what the peace of God is guarding. Too late to find the access through the wall, because the peace that passes understanding is not the peace that comes when fears grow small. It's the peace that shows up in the middle of the large, the peace that makes no sense inside the storm, the peace that guards the heart while everything around it is anything but calm and safe and warm. Not peace after the fear has been resolved, not peace when the answer has arrived in full, not the natural calm of the undisturbed, but the supernatural guard when life tries to pull the heart from the foundation of the trust. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear, not because the fear has nothing left to say, but because the peace is louder. It's right here. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear, stationed at the entrance of my heart. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear, and fear cannot get past the guarding part. Every anxious thought that tries to enter has to face the peace of God first. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear, and the God has never lost, never been the worst. It guards, it stands, it protects. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear. God, calm every fear in me. The peace guards every fear. Paul wrote Philippians from a prison cell, not from a comfortable and fearless situation. He wrote about rejoicing and about the peace from the position of the Roman incarceration. And the peace he described wasn't hypothetical, it was the actual peace that guarded him in chains. And if the peace of God could guard the mind of Paul in prison, it can guard me through whatever remains. For the fear that has been circling my spirit, of the anxiety that's been making its rounds, the peace of God that passed Paul's understanding is the same peace that for me still sounds. Its guard still stations at the gate of my thinking, still stands between the fear and the heart. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear, and has been doing so since the very start. Not peace after the fear has been of God guards my mind from every fear. I receive it, I believe it, guards my mind. God grants calm every fear. God calm every fear. Your peace guards my mind. Hey, the peace of God guards my mind from every fear. Station at the entrance of my heart. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear. And fear cannot get past the guarding part. Every anxious thought that tries to enter has to face the peace of God first. The peace of God guards my mind from every fear. And the God is never lost, never been the worst. Peace guards my mind from every fear. God calm every fear in me. Peace stands guard at every gate. God calm every fear in me. The peace of God guards me. Anxiety has a particular knock that I recognize now. The way it shows up before I see it coming. The tightening in the chest, the narrowing of the vision, the feeling of the walls and the ceiling beginning to closing. The temptation in that moment is to sit with it, to feed it, to engage, to give the anxiety the full attention it demands, and let it occupy the center of the stage. But I've been learning a different kind of response, one that warfare has taught me through the years. When anxiety knocks on the door of my spirit, I'll answer it with worship instead of fears. Because worship is the weapon that anxiety hates, the atmosphere that fear refuses to inhabit. And when I open up my mouth and choose the praise, the anxiety can't find the room to have it. When anxiety knocks, I open the door with worship. When fear shows up, I answer it with praise. When the dread arrives, I meet it with the lifting of my voice and of my hands in every phase of the attack. Because worship is the counter move that disarms the anxiety before it settles in. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with the worship, and the worship is the place where I begin to breathe again, to find the peace returning. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship. Oh, when anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship. Not with the panic and not with the retreat. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship, and let the praise defeat what fear would defeat. I'll lift my hands when the hands want to tremble. I'll open my mouth when the mouth wants to close. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship, and the worship is the thing the darkness knows can't coexist. Worship and the fear. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship. God calm every fear in me. I'll answer anxiety with worship. Paul and Silas in the prison chose the singing when the options were the silence or the fear. And the earthquake came and broke the chains and opened doors, because the worship changed the atmosphere in there. And I want that, the worship that breaks chains, the praise that shifts the atmosphere of the mind. When anxiety knocks on the door of my spirit, I want the worship to be the first thing that it finds, instead of the engage in the invited version that I've been offering when the fear arrives. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship, and the worship will be how the peace survives. When anxiety knocks, I open the door with worship. When fear shows up, I answer it with praise. When the dread arrives, I
Worship answers.
When the financial fear knocks,
Worship answers.
when the health dread knocks,
Worship
when
answers.
the relationship fear knocks,
Worship
when
answers.
the midnight anxiety knocks,
Worship answers.
when the generalized dread knocks,
Worship answers.
when anxiety knocks, worship answers every time. Because the presence of God that inhabits the praise is the presence that anxiety cannot survive in. And the worship doesn't deny the knocking, it just changes who answers, and that changes everything. So I practice the worship before the anxiety. I build the habit of the praise in the easy days, so that when anxiety knocks in the hard ones, the worship is the first response that plays.
Worship answers.
Praise defeat what fear would lift the head when they tremble. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship. Hope in the mouth, not the panic. Choose the praise, not the retreat. Worship changes the atmosphere. God, calm every fear. I'll worship when it knocks.
Anxiety knocks. I'll answer with worship.
Not with the panic and not with the retreat.
When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship.
And let the praise defeat what fear would defeat. I'll lift my hands when the hands want to tremble. I'll open my mouth when the mouth wants to close. When anxiety knocks, I'll answer with worship. And the worship is the thing the darkness knows.
Worship answers.
When anxiety knocks
God, calm every fear.
in me, worship first. Every night, God, calm every fear in me. Worship when it knocks. Every time. The disciples were experienced fishermen on the water. They knew the sea and they knew the weather and the wave. But the storm that came that night exceeded all their knowing. And the fear that came with it was the fear of the grave. And Jesus was asleep, that's the part that gets me. Asleep in the storm that had the experts afraid. And they woke him with, don't you care that we're perishing? And he rose and he spoke, and the storm obeyed. And what I love about the calming of that water is not just that it calmed it, but the way he did it. He spoke to the storm the way you'd speak to a servant, and the storm complied, it submitted to the authority of the one who made the water, the one who holds the seas within their bounds. And the same authority that spoke to Galilee is available to me. The same power found in the one who lives inside me by the Spirit is the power that can calm the storm of fear. God calmed the storm and he will calm my fear. And the peace he gave the disciples is what I need here. He speaks to storms, that's just who he is. He says, peace, be still. every fear in me.
He calmed the storm.
He'll calm my fear. And he didn't just calm it, he questioned the disciples. Where is your faith? Was the question after the still, and the question is the same one he's been asking me in the middle of every fear. Where is your faith? Is it real? Because the faith and the fear cannot occupy the same space at the same level of intensity. And the calming of a storm was not just the weather, it was the invitation to a deeper dependency on the one who is in the boat with me in every storm. The one who is not sleeping now. God calmed the storm, and he will calm my fear. And I choose the faith over the fear. Here is how I speak to the storm within my spirit.
Peace, be still.
In the name of the one who spoke it first. God calm the storm, and he will calm my fear. And the calm is coming, even at its worst.
Peace, be still, storm.
That's just who he is.
He says, peace, be still.
And the waters lie flat. He spoke to the external storm that night in Galilee, and he speaks to the internal storm in me like that.
God calmed the storm.
And he will calm my fear.
Same word.
That silenced Galilee.
God calmed the storm.
And he will calm my fear. The same Jesus is available to me.
Peace, be still.
He says it to my raging.
Peace, be still.
He says it to my dread.
Calm the storm.
And he will calm my fear. And the fear must bow at what the Savior said.
Calm the disciples' storm.
He'll calm mine.
He calmed the storm of death on
He'll
Easter.
calm mine.
He calmed the storm of sin and shame.
He'll calm mine.
He calmed the storm of the grave.
He'll calm mine. Whatever storm of fear I'm in today, the storm calmer is in the boat with me, and he will speak the peace, be still to every raging, and the storm will answer, it has to obey. So I call on the storm calmer in this moment, the one who holds the waters in his hand, and I trust that the same authority that calmed the sea is calming every fear in me. That's the plan.
Calm me, Lord. Peace, be still.
Every fear.
Peace, be still.
God calms storms.
God calmed the storm, and he will calm my fear.
He still
Be still.
He calmed it.
Be still.
He'll calm mine.
Be still.
God calm every fear in me. Peace, be still.
God calmed the storm.
And he will calm my fear.
The same word.
That silenced Galilee.
God calmed the storm.
And he will calm my fear. The same Jesus is available to me.
Peace, be still.
He says it to my raging.
Peace, be still.
He says it to my dread.
God calmed the storm.
And he will calm my fear. And the fear must bow at what the Savior said. He calmed the storm.
He'll calm my fear.
God calm every fear in me. Peace, be still. Every storm, God calm every fear
In me.
He'll calm my fear. Peace, be still. I've been carrying what I was designed to lay down. The fears that God invited me to release. And I've been walking through the days as the holder of the very things He promised would bring peace. If surrendered, if laid at the feet of Jesus, if transferred from the anxious Jesus' hands of mine, to the capable and nail-scarred hands of the Savior, who holds all things within the design of His sovereign and His careful keeping. Nothing too small, nothing too large to hold. And I've been keeping what He asked me to surrender, holding what the cross said could be sold for peace, the exchange of the burden for the rest, the casting of the care upon the one who cares. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and what He holds is better than what no one bears. I lay the fear of the unknown at His feet. I lay the fear of the lost at His feet. I lay the fear of the tomorrow at His feet. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, not because the fears are irrational or small, but because His hands are bigger than my own. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and at His feet the fear is not alone. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, the ones I've been too proud to say out loud. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, the ones I've been carrying beneath the crowd of the performed okay and the unfine performance. At the feet of Jesus I lay everyone. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and at His feet the surrendering is done. Lay it down at His feet. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus. God, calm every fear in me. I lay every fear at His feet. The woman who anointed the feet of Jesus came with the most valuable thing she owned. She broke it open and she poured it without holding, and she left the encounter transformed, not alone. And what she brought to the feet was her everything, and what she received was more than she could measure. And I want that encounter at the feet of Jesus to bring my everything, my burdens and my treasure of the anxious and the frightened and the what if, and pour them out completely without reserve. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and at His feet He gives me what I deserve. Not the judgment of the fearful and the weak, but the peace that passes understanding feeds a soul. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and what He gives back makes the frightened whole. I lay the fear of the unknown at His feet. I lay the fear of the lost at His feet. I lay the fear of the tomorrow at His feet. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, the ones I've been too proud to say out loud. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, the ones I've been carrying beneath the crowd of the performed okay and the unfine performance. At the feet of Jesus I lay everyone. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and at His feet the surrendering is done. The financial fear at His feet, the health fear at His feet, the relationship fear at His feet, the future fear at His feet, the parenting fear at His feet, the calling fear at His feet, the death fear at His feet. Every fear at the feet of Jesus, and I His presence at the feet gives the rest that His receiving of my burden brings. I lay every fear at the feet of Jesus, and at His feet the frightened spirit sings.
At His feet,
Every doubt,
every fear,
leave it there.
every fear.
I lay every fear
At the feet of Jesus.
let it go,
At His feet,
leave it there.
at His feet.
Walk in peace, God calm every fear. I lay it at His feet. I lay
Every fear at the feet of Jesus.
the ones I've been too proud to say out loud. I lay
Every fear at the feet of Jesus.
the ones I've been carrying beneath the crowd of the performed okay and the I'm fine performance.
At the feet of Jesus, I lay everyone.
I lay
Every fear at the feet of Jesus.
and at His feet the surrendering is done.
At His feet,
Every fear, God calm
every fear
in me. Lay it down.
at His feet.
God calm every fear in me. I lay it
At His feet,
at His feet. Fear has been speaking with great confidence into the spaces where I'm most uncertain. And I've been treating its voice like reliable data, like the truth behind the very last curtain. But fear is not a prophet, it's a liar. It doesn't see the future, it invents it. It takes the worst that could happen and it presents it as the certainty. The thing it represents it has already happening when it hasn't. It's already decided when it's not. And I've been living in the false future of the fear, when God has a different story, a different plot. Fear said the diagnosis would be the worst. God said by His stripes I am healed. Fear said the finances would never be enough. God said His provision would be revealed. Fear said the relationship was over. God said He restores the broken and the torn. Fear says it has authority. God is the truth, and truth is what the fearful heart is born.
fear is a liar.
With a convincing voice,
Fear is a liar.
with a compelling case, but God is the truth, and the truth is louder, and the truth has authority over every space that
Fear,
has occupied inside my thinking.
fear is a liar.
God is the truth,
And I choose the God,
who is the truth,
the actual.
over the fear that has no actual proof.
Fear is a liar.
God is the truth, every worst case that the fear has narrated.
Fear is a liar.
God is the truth, and the truth of God cannot be abated. By the loudest lie the enemy has crafted, by the most convincing story fear is told.
Fear is a liar.
God is the truth, and the truth of God is braver than the bold liar.
Fear, God is true.
Fear is a liar.
God is the truth.
God, calm every fear in me.
Fear is a liar.
God is the truth. The enemy told Eve, you will not surely die. And with that first lie, the fear of death was born. He told Elijah, you're the only one remaining. And the fear of the isolation left him worn. He told the disciples, the storm is your ending. And the fear of the water made them forget who slept. He told the woman, you are too far gone for healing. And the fear of the hopeless almost made her wept without trying. But she pressed through fear's lie and touched the hem and was completely made whole. And the truth that the touch revealed was the truth that fear had tried to steal from her soul.
Fear is a liar.
And every time it speaks less about fear in me.
Fear is a liar.
God
is the truth.
Fear has been speaking with great confidence into the spaces where I'm most uncertain. And I've been treating its voice like reliable data, like the truth behind the very last curtain. But fear is not a prophet, it's a liar. It doesn't see the future, it invents it. It takes the worst that could happen and it presents it as the certainty. The thing it represents, it has already happened, and when it hasn't, has already decided when it's not. And I've been living in the false future of the fear, when God has a different story, a different plot. Fear said the diagnosis would be the worst. God said by His stripes I am healed. Fear said the finances would never be enough. God said His provision would be revealed. Fear said the relationship was over. God said He restores the broken and the torn. Fear says it has authority. God is the truth, and truth is what the fearful heart is born. Oh. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says it clearly. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. And I need that truth to be the loudest thing I hear, because the fear that has been speaking in my spirit is not from the God who made me, it's not mine. It's the counterfeit of the spirit that God gave me. It's a trespasser, it's not a part of the design. God designed me for the power and the love. God designed me for the sound and stable mind. And the fear that has been running my decisions is actually the spirit I was never meant to find in myself. It doesn't belong here. It's an intruder in the house of what God made. God has not given me a spirit of fear, and the fear I've been accepting has to vacate, to fade. The spirit God gave me is power, not fear. The spirit God gave me is love, not dread. The spirit God gave me is sound mind, not the spinning. The fearful spirit was never mine. Instead, the powerful and the loving and the sound is the spirit God intended for my living. God has not given me a spirit of fear, and the fearful one is not the one worth giving space in the life that God designed for power. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. He gave me power and love and sound mind. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear, and the fear that I've been living with, I find, was never mine to carry or to own. It belongs to the enemy, not to me. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear, and I reclaim the spirit He designed to be in me. Power, love, sound mind. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. God, calm every fear in me. He gave me power, not fear. So I renounce the spirit of fear in Jesus' name. I renounce the right I gave it in my thinking. I renounce the agreement I made with the fearful narrative. I renounce the way it kept me from the linking of my spirit with the spirit God deposited. The spirit of power, of love, of sound mind. And I receive the spirit that God actually gave me, the one that fear has been trying to confine. I receive the power to face the uncertain. I receive the love that casts the perfect fear out. I receive the sound mind that God promised in His word, and I release the fearful spirit without a doubt, because God has not given instead. And that's the spirit I receive right here. The spirit God gave me is power, not fear. The spirit God gave me is love, not dread. The spirit God gave me is sound mind, not the spinning. The fearful spirit was never mine. Instead, God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. He gave me power and love and sound mind. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. And the fear that I've been living with, I find was never mine to carry or to own. It belongs to the enemy, not to me. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear, and I reclaim the spirit He designed to be. Not fear, power, I receive it. Not dread, love, I receive it. Not anxiety, sound mind, I receive it. Not the fearful, the powerful, I receive it. Not the cowering, the courageous, I receive it. Not the trembling, the bold, I receive it. Not the fearful spirit, the God-given, I receive it. Power and love and sound mind, I receive it. And the receiving is the declaration that the fear was never mine to carry. And the spirit of power and love and sound mind is the spirit I've been given, not the contrary. Not fear, power, not mine, not mine. God gave power, God gave, and God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. I receive, I declare, I walk in, I calm every fear. He gave me power. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. He gave me power. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. And the fear that I've been living with, I find was never mine to carry or to own. It belongs to the enemy, not to me. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear, and I reclaim the spirit He designed to be. Not fear, power, love, sound mind. God calm every fear in me, not mine, not from God. God calm every fear in me. He gave me power, not fear. I've been defining courage as the absence of the fear. But courage is the moving forward with the fear still there. Courage is the step you take when everything inside you is counting on the reasons not to dare. And I've been waiting for the fearless version of myself to show up and to take the risks I've been avoiding. But the fearless version isn't coming. Fear is part of living, and courage is the choosing and the doing. In the presence of the trembling, that's the brave. Not the absence of the fear, but the forward in it. And the forward becomes possible when I remember who is going with me every single minute. Because the command to be courageous came with the promise, and the promise was, I will be with you always. And the be with across the Jordan into the unknown land. And the repetition was the recognition that the courage needed to be planted deeper than a single strand of the encouragement. It needed to be rooted in the reality of the God who went before. And Joshua's courage wasn't superhuman bravery, it was faith in the one who opened every door. And I take that posture into every fearful moment. Not I have to be brave enough to face this, but the God who goes with me has faced this already. And my courage is just faith that I can place this step and then the next in His company. And the company of God makes the fearful floor the ground of the courageous. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, nothing more. Be strong and courageous, that's the command, and with it I will never leave or forsake you. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, the one who made the promise He will take you. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, the God who said He'd never leave or forsake. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, and with that knowing, every fearful step I take becomes the brave, the forward and the frightened, the courage of the one who knows they're not alone. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, and going with me, God has never left me on my own. Into the unknown, He goes with me. Into the uncertain, He goes with me. Into the frightening, He goes with me. Into the impossible, He goes with me. Into the conversation I've been avoiding, He goes with me. Into the step that cost me everything, He goes with me. Into the calling that scares me most, He goes with me. He always goes with me. And the remembering is the source of the courage, not the absence of the fear, but the presence of the will. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, and going with me is the promise that He gives. He goes with me. Courage comes, I'm not alone. Courage comes, He said so. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me. Be strong, He's with me. Courageous, He's with me. Move forward, He's with me. Courage comes, God calm every fear, He's with me. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, the God who said He'd never leave or forsake. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, and with that knowing, every fearful step I take becomes the brave, the forward and the frightened, the courage of the one who knows they're not alone. Courage comes when I remember who goes with me, and going with me, God has never left me on my own. He goes with me. Courage comes, God calm every fear in me. He's with me, I'm not alone. God calm every fear in me. Courage comes, He goes with me. Fear is real. This is not a prayer from someone who doesn't feel it. This is a prayer from someone who feels it completely and is choosing to bring it to the only one who can actually calm it. Not manage it, not suppress it, calm it. God, calm every fear in me. I've tried the managing and I've tried the coping. I've tried the positive refrain in the list. I've tried the breathing and the distraction and the busy, and the fear is still here it still persists. And I'm not coming with the shame of the persistent. I'm not coming with the apology of the tried. I'm coming with the honest of the tired, of the managing, and the ready for the calming from the inside. Because calmed is different from managed and suppressed. Calmed is the actual peace that only God provides, and managed fear is still fear wearing different clothing. And I want the fear that actually subsides into the presence of a God who is the peace, into the love that casts the fear completely out. God, calm every fear in me, all of it, every specific and the general and the doubt. Calm the fear about the future and the known things. Calm the fear about the people I love most. Calm the fear about my failing in the calling. Calm the fear about the things I fear the most. God, calm every fear in me, not suppress it, not help me manage what is there to stay. God, calm every fear in me, actually calm it, and let the actual peace replace what fear held away. God, calm every fear in me, the ones I've named and the ones too deep to name. God, calm every fear in me, the midnight fears and the ordinary and the same, recurring ones that show up every season. Calm the fear of the loss and the fear of the unknown. God, calm every fear in me, and let me live the fearless life you've shown is possible for those who trust completely. God, calm every fear in me. This is my prayer. God, calm every fear. I bring the fear of the health in the body failing. I bring the fear of losing the ones I love. I bring the fear of the calling going unfulfilled. I bring the fear that I'm not enough. I bring the fears I've never said in any sermon, the ones too vulnerable to share in public prayer. I bring the fear that lives in the 3 a.m. quiet. God, calm every fear. You know the ones that are there. You know the fear before I name it. You see it, you knew it before I brought it to the throne. And the God who knows my fear before I voice it is the God who's been waiting to calm it all along. So I open every Calm the fear of the loss and the fear of the unknown. God, calm every fear in me, and let me live the fearless life you've shown is possible for those who trust completely. God, calm every fear in me. This is my prayer. God, calm every fear.